about to let the money come between us. Nah, they not even capable to feel us. Yeah. Why don't we just take the stacks and go to pizza? Yeah. That way you could lean away with all the people. Yeah.
Dynasty gang, what's good? Back with another video, and today doing a video on something a lot of people request. A lot of people have been asking me since I started my lock journey, and I haven't really done it because I didn't really believe in it. After further research, it's time, man. Y'all asked for it, and today I'm gonna be showing y'all. Today, that's right, I'm gonna be going over interlocking dreads. Now I got my son here, and as you can see right here, I have the 0.5, if it'll focus. As you can see, we got the 0.5 millimeter crochet hook, and we have the 0.75 millimeter. Now, I looked everywhere for these. I even went to my local hood store where y'all know I get a lot of my products from. They didn't have them. So I ended up having to order them from Amazon. So if you're looking for either one of these, that'll be in the description down below in my Amazon favorites. You guys go over there, check that out. And anything you buy from my Amazon favorites or anything like that goes towards helping the channel out. Now for my son's hair, I will be using the what did I use? I'll be using the 0.5. Now the 0.5 is smaller than the 0.75. Obviously, you know, basic math. I'll be using the 0.5, and I was able to find one at my local hood store, I keep saying hood store, my local beauty store, but it was way too big. It might have been for like wigs or weave or something like that. This is the actual dreadlock tool, and you see the small little tip. And I'll just be going through doing some of his locks. Now my son has had some issues with his hair staying locked. He'll get a retwist and then he'll get his hair wet, and then some of the locks will fall out. So what I'm gonna be doing today is going through and actually officially crocheting each individual lock. Now I'm not an expert at this. This is my first time doing it. Luckily, I got a test dummy right here. And you know, it's all good. I'm gonna follow all of the tutorials that I've watched on YouTube, and hopefully I don't mess up his locks. So we're gonna start up here, and I'm not gonna bore you guys and actually have you go through or have you guys watch every single lock that I do, but just to give you a look at it, here goes one of them right here. You could tell it's kind of thick, kind of frizzy. Now I'm gonna go through. First of all, I'm gonna like twist it myself with my fingers. I'm not adding water or any gel or anything, wrapping the loose hairs around. Just kind of twisting it myself. See that? And everything that I saw says when you do it, you're just gonna be poking in and out, in and out, in and out, but pull towards the root. Don't pull away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start at the root, and I'm gonna work my way from the root to the end of the lock. So I'll show you guys this, and then from there, I'll just cut it, or I might fast forward it. I don't know. So I'm just going in. Start right here. I'm just going in. Now, when you do this, I'm trying not to have the things poke me. So you gotta be careful, because they will definitely poke you. And you're just going in and you're pulling in all the loose locks. Now for the longest time I was concerned about this damaging your hair, but at the end of the day I thought about it, and anything below the root is dead hair anyway. That's the whole point. The dead hair is supposed to fuse together and lock up. That's what forms a dreadlock. So all of this is actually like, you know, living hair, I guess you could say, and then the rest of this is already dead hair anyway. And I can already tell a difference in just doing this little bit right here that I'm doing. Pulling in all these hairs. And then what I'll do is I'll go back and like, I'll keep twisting it, but not putting too much tension on the scalp. I'm just twisting right here just to bring in like the loose hairs. So I'll bring in the loose hairs, then I'll go back and do it again. Bring in the loose hairs, go back and do it again. Now this is a time-consuming process. We're gonna be sitting here for about an hour or so, so I definitely ain't gonna have y'all sit through and watch all of this. You can tell already, this is the part that I did. See if I can zoom in some. This is the part that I did, and then this is the part that I didn't do. You can tell the difference already. This is a little bit slimmer. You still got a couple loose hairs, and you can fix that by just going back in and doing it. And then you got the part right here that's a lot thicker. Can y'all see that difference? All right, so what I'm gonna do is, you guys see his hair now. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do all of them, and then I'll let you know the verdict after we're done. All right, check back in with y'all, man. Go. All right, so quick update. As I'm going through, I noticed that a lot of his don't really need the interlocking. And while I'm doing it, I thought about it, and I was like, it only really makes sense to interlock those ones that you're having problems with. I really don't see a point in interlocking your whole head, especially if it could cause ripping and tearing in your locks. I'm not 100% sure if it does or doesn't. That's just what I've heard. So far, I don't see any damage forming with his. Another thing, I switched to the 0.75 millimeter. I was using the 0.5. I switched to the 0.75 because this one's a little bit bigger. And with the 0.5, I feel like I was having problems going in and out of his locks really easy. So I switched to this. Also, when you're doing it, you'll see a little hook. I don't know if the camera's gonna zoom in enough. You'll see a little hook on the tool. You always wanna make sure you're going in with that hook facing down. That way you're pulling towards the root. Pulling towards the root, whichever way you're going. And let's see, what else? I think that was it. I just wanted to come in real quick, midway, let you guys know I'm not actually gonna do his full head. I'm just gonna do those ones that are kind of thick that he's been having issues with. And then I'll check back in with you guys once I'm done doing this. All right. Okay, so I found a good one. You see this one right here is super thick. You guys see that? It's just thick from the root. And like I said, this just kind of happens. He just got a retwist maybe about a week or so ago, but we went to the water park. And if you guys watched the last video, you see we were all underwater and all of that. So this is kind of what happens with that. So I'm gonna show you guys the transformation from this into what it could look like using the tool. So I'm gonna start by retwisting the scalp. Again, I'm not going too tight on the twisting, guys. I'm just getting enough to where it can look like a normal lock, basically like this. I never want to put too much tension on the scalp. And that's just a tip for you guys too, pause. Never put too much tension on the scalp. So I'm gonna go in, starting from the root, and just go in and just pull all those hairs in. Always making sure the little nook, as I call it, the little nook is facing downward. And going in, and just pulling all them hairs in. Now mind you, it is gonna be poking your finger while you do it. Lean up a little bit. Lean down. You go in, pull all them hairs in. And I'm doing it kind of fast for video purposes, just to show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that, but see it's already transforming. It's already got a lock looking. You can see the root. It's not that old wide, thick, freeform look. And a couple more times and this will be good to go. All right, now as you can see, you guys saw what it looked like before. If not, I'll splash a picture right here. And this is what it looks like now. Let me see, make sure the lighting is good. Yeah, make sure you can see it. See that? Got a nice, regular, as I call it, looking lock. It's not that freeform look where it's really wide and just super thick. Matter of fact, here goes a lock right beside it. Let me see. Bend straight down like that. There we go. Here goes a lock right beside it that you can see in comparison with this one. See how thick that one is? It's got some hairs on the side poking out versus this one. And you get that from this tool. Now his neck is hurting, so I'm not about to go through all of his head. I might finish it later or another day, but you guys get the gist of it. Again, if you guys are looking for these tools, that'll be in my Amazon favorites in the description down below. You guys subscribe if you like this video. Definitely hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Let's run this video up to 500 likes. For some reason, I like that number 500. Let's get this video up to 500 likes. You guys stay tuned because I got another video coming up on a product you guys haven't seen me use yet. And I'll probably be recording that video, if not today, tomorrow. So definitely stay on the lookout for that. Stay locked, be blessed, put God first, and the rest is easiest. Stay in tune because, like I said, I got a brand new product, and I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but I'm really excited to use it and give you guys my honest opinion on it. All right, go.